Hello, 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 my lovely little nightmares. Oh, back, help, fix, okay, there. So, I may or may not have forgotten that I was going to, work on the mushroom thing probably on video, because I couldn't figure out how to do it last time, so I figured out how to do it off camera, and then I just kind of went ahead and did the mushroom sieve thing. So we got all these mushrooms. So we're gonna add the ones that have to do with the whatever pretty Botania thing into the Botania chest over here by color. So let's get, oh, we might need a bigger chest actually for that, so let me grab another chest real quick. I'm smart. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but I figured out how to get the sponges to, I'm not sure if it was on last episode or not, because I was working on stuff off screen and I was getting very confused. So I figured out how to get the drying basin to do the drying automatically, sort of. I need to make sure there's always one dry sponge at the bottom of this, so that it doesn't just automatically try and drop the wet sponge into the hopper or anything. That's fine. That's okay. You know, that's fine. That's okay. Alright, so now let's see here. So then we don't have orange. We have magenta. We have the light blue. We have the yellow. Got the green. We should probably try and get all of the colors of the shimmering mushrooms at some point, but that's probably a quest for a later time. So now I am completely all out of the shimmery soul juice, whatever thing. You know? Anyways, so we have one brown mushroom, one red mushroom, and we got this mushroom cap colony, which I wonder we can only just axe with a knife. Okay, do we have enough iron to make a knife? Because I don't think I have a knife, do I? No, I don't see one. It's really hard for me to tell because there's just so many things and there's a light glaring in my eye. Let's see. I need a stick. Alright, and then I think I can make this in my inventory, maybe? Nope. 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 Alright, hold on, give me a second to think about this. So, there's the crafting recipe. Oh, I'm just stupid. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Now we have 7 red mushrooms. So we just need a... Yeah, we literally just need a singular version of one of these Botania. Not Botania. It's one of these drawer things. So let's pick a wood. We got all these woods now. So let's go with dark oak. That sounds like a good idea. Okay, and then we need some regular, not regular, but you know what I mean. We need some wood for the wood stuff. Okay, and then we, oops, like this, like that, like that, like that, like that. Just, oop. Alright, now where do we want to put this? Let's put it over here on the side, of course. And then we need some pots. We need some pots. One more plank. One more log to make the planks, to make the chest, to make the whatever thing. Boop. Boop. I don't think that there's any holidays in September that I need to keep in mind for, because I'm pretty sure there's not. I should probably double check that, but because there's the whole entire thing of that I forgot what month 5 months was in, and so I didn't do that. And the fact that I just flat out don't know when most holidays are, because I'm not very good at keeping track of that kind of thing. Alright, there we go. Now we have our pots. Yeah, set them right here. We just gotta put dirt in them or something, I don't know. Alright, let's see. Yep. tool into here. Okay, there and there. Okay, what am I doing wrong? What? Pod soil, rich soil, mycelium, crimson, whatever thing. Okay, how can we get pod soil? Wait, I know how to get pod soil. Hold on. Sort of. Is there a way to craft it? Oh yeah, we can craft it. We can get nature's essence and dirt essence. We have dirt essence. We can get that. So how do we get these? Okay, so we need a cactus. And sugar. We have sugar cane, we have potatoes, we have pumpkin. How do we get a cacti? I see. So we either have to get to the surface and get lucky with a crate, or we need what we already needed to make. Okay, or we need to turn the slime ball into it using the alchemy catalyst. So then that would mean that we'd have to first get the mana pearl. To get the mana pearl, we need a mana pool. So we'd have to do Botania. Alright, cool. Noted. What did we need this for again? Right. We needed it for a slime ball to make a lead. We can sacrifice one of the red mushrooms, it'll be fine. Hello, good sir. Slime. Yay. What did I need this obsidian for again? I think we already used, yeah. Pretty sure I already used the obsidian for whatever we needed it for. An EXP tap. Touch the side of a tank will turn fluid XP blocks into. Okay. Interesting, 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 interesting. Anyways, according to my thingy, we have a quest that we completed at some point. I don't know when. Oh, right, for the blisters. I forgot about that. Okay, what did we get? A pity black hole unit. I don't know what that means. Oh, we already had one of those. Lovely. Okay. Anyways, so I dug out a little area for the sheep over there. I'm gonna put the sheep there as soon as I get some dirt to put over there. I think we have, yeah, we have grass seeds, so we can grow the grass and then put the sheep over there. So let's grab as much dirt as we can at the moment. This works. Is this enough? We can always get more, it's fine. So I need a pickaxe, oh, my computer stopped charging suddenly. My computer, please, you weren't fully charged yet. Okay, whatever, let's just go for it. Alright, so let's go dig out an area. This pig now has a face. Oh, hey, that's funny. Alright, let's go dig out an area for the sheepy over here. I think that this is a good enough size for the sheepy. It's also out in the wilderness, which is not great, but we can always expand the territory later. Right now, I just want to make an area for the sheepy so that they're out of the way. And I probably need to get more sponge because the drying thing is actually going to be a pain in the butt to deal with in the long run. How did the bee get into? You know what? Never mind. I don't care. Okay, let's see. We can fix our pickaxe. Where's my side itchy? So I think I know what I want to do for the whole entire skin debacle. I think I'm gonna use this skin for the most part, but if we ever get out of the dome and onto like the surface, I'm gonna switch over to the swimsuit skin that I had mentioned in the first episode that I did not feel comfortable using for this series due to the fact that it's like a two-piece thing. Because it's like a top and some shorts, so it's not inappropriate or anything. It's just weird to me, you know? It's just weird. Can we... Oh, we can expand this more. Cool. Cool. Let's do that then. Is this a problem or no? Cool. So why was this a problem? I guess it wasn't. Okay. What was the problem? I'm so confused. Whatever. Oh. Hello, darkness now. I can see you again. Okay, so we also need to make an area for the other animals so that they have plenty of space, you know? But first, we need to do the sheep. For no particular reason other than why not, you know? Oops. Because if we can get enough sheep, then we can get one for each dye color. And that would be cool, you know? Having rainbow sheep. Oops, that's not dirt, that's granite. That is not the correct block at all. My bad. There we go. Can we dig out this way? Yes. Okay, cool. Oh, maybe not. Why is that not flowing? Huh. Weird. Okay, we're just gonna say this is a big enough area. We need a fence so that we don't get trapped with the sheep. I'm also gonna need one singular little piece of wool to be able to jump over it. So let's grab our slime ball. Do we have any string? My precious little sheep are being silly. We have plenty of string. I think the crafting recipe is something like that. Is it the other way around? I might be missing something. This might have added another element to making the lead, huh? Oh, look at all these things. Oh, that's definitely the... Oh, I was in the wrong spot. I am silly. Alright, let's grab... I guess we can grab two of the sheep. Okay. Let's grab you. And let's grab a you. Come here, yous. Let's get you twos over to the thingy. Do we have any fence? Does thou have any fence? Any fence? Let's see what kind of fence we can get. Look at all these fun wood fences from frickin' the end. I want these. These are so cool. Okay, so because this is a single player series, that means that unlike with Eternia, where I kind of just did not participate that much in the Ender Dragon fight, I'm actually gonna have to fight the Ender Dragon. And unlike the other two who actually have probably more combat skills than me and also were able to fly because they already had Elytra, and I don't have skills with Elytra anyways, I'm gonna have to do the old-fashioned way of bow and arrow and whatever else. Bow and arrow and sword when it perches on the thingy that would become the portal out of the end. So that's gonna be an event when that happens. Oh boy. Okay, but that's fine. Hello, Piggy. So, is this not able to be made into... Hold on a minute. It can be made into a fence. Okay, cool. So then we'll make these wood into fences. And then we'll worry about everything else later. Do we not already have fences for this? I could have sworn we did. Am I just dumb? I might be. Well, whatever. Okay. So then let's make some fences for this. So first things first. So the correct recipe for fence? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. We can make this many fences. Cool. We have one carpet. Cool. Alright, let's go. Come on, you two. You're gonna be living over in this corner over here. Come on. Other sheepy, come on. He's distracted by the pedestal. Why are you not walking past the pedestal? Come on. Okay, now both of you get in here. both of you get in here. Let me close the door behind you so you can't escape. Okay, now get over here. Okay. And then roughly like there. Give me my leads back, and let's get the other two. I don't know how many sheep we actually have. There's a rabbit in here for whatever reason. Alright, let's look around and let's see how many sheep we have. Because I know that there was a third sheep at least. Okay, let's see. Because I had 2 sheep on the leash, and then I had another sheep standing on my bed before. There he is. We only have 3 sheep. It's not a lot of sheep. I mean, it's better than nothing, that's for sure. It's not a lot. And we certainly do need to get more, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, Mr. Sheepy, are you confused? Come on, this way. Come on. We definitely need to get more of, like, areas to put the animals, that's for sure. So I think I should continue digging out this area and just putting more animals in. Please don't escape, little sheepy. Come on. Come on. Okay, and then there we go. Okay. It's for you. There you go. Now I have 3 sheepy. We're going to need more sheepy and more room for the sheepy later. But for now, 3 sheepy is fine. They're probably going to eat up all the grass before I can even finish building anything else, huh? Anyways. So, we could probably get rich soil, actually, to be able to get the mushrooms, because it does say rich soil. I cannot spell. Alright, here we go. Rich soil takes organic compost, which... Okay. To get organic compost, we need sunlight, water, and adjacent activators see below. You can get more rich soil from rich soil. That's funny. Okay. So, we could put it by water to get it to do the thingy. So we need straw and we need bark. You can get straw from rice. Okay. So if we just start growing the rice immediately, then we can get the other stuff. Okay, so then we have 2 rice. So let's put 1 rice here. That's not the right thingy. There, and then I need the knife back. Okay, and then, okay, how many did we get? We got 2, and we need exactly 2 for this. That's fine. Then we need bark. I think we have tree bark somewhere. Yeah. Okay, and then all we need is bone meal and dirt, which I think all the bone meal is over this way. So then, yep, we have bone meal. Okay, cool. I'm so good at this. And then I think we need dirt. So we can only make 1 of, oh, I already have dirt on me. So we can only make 1 of these. That's fine. That's fine. Did I not grab I could have sworn I grabbed the bone meal. Am I stupid or what? I don't know what's going on. Somehow I threw it on the floor instead of picking it up. Okay. That's fine. That's okay. That's whatever. Alright, now let's try this again. So then, there we go. Alright, so then let's set this over next to the water. So, probably the best way to do this would be to get it to touch as much water as possible, right? So we set it right here. We don't really have access to sunlight, so this is the best we have, and we're just gonna have to roll with it and hope for the best. Has this gotten enough stuff in it yet? Eh, not really. Okay. Anyways, so let's see if there's anything else we can work on until then. What does cursed dirt need? That is impossible for me to do safely, so we're gonna ignore that for now. Worst earth. Semi-unstable. No. Okay, let's see if we can find anything that's easy enough to do. So we could technically go ahead and do the apothecary stuff, because it's not that hard. you know, we just need 2 slabs, some cobblestone, some petals. How many of these flowers do we currently have? We have an abundance of the red ones, so we can do the red one with this. And then let's get cobblestone. I don't have any cobblestone slabs, I don't think, so let's grab some from in here. That should be enough for whatever we're doing, I think. I'm not quite sure. Okay, we get some petals. Oh, I have cobblestone in my inventory. Whatever. And I think it goes like that, and then it goes like that. And now we have the petty stew. Alright, what do I get in exchange for that? Hey, look at that. I completed another quest. And in exchange we got a block over here for naming growth accelerator. Grows the plant above it faster, range 12 blocks. Huh. Cool. I don't really have use for that currently. And I don't know what silicone is used for, so let's go set this over somewhere. Let's go set it over here. There we go. This is the corner where we'll do the Botania, I guess. Granted, we should probably move the Botania chest over here then. We can worry about that later. Right now, let's see what else it wants us to do for Botania. Because I feel like right now the early stages of Botania is probably going to be the easiest. So, use craft Botania magical flowers. We'll convert adjacent materials into different things like wooden logs to living wood. That's also how we can get snow. So that's cool. That's also how we can get snow, which is... I think we can also get ice from this, actually. Not snow, ice. I'm silly. Which, granted, unless we have a... Unless we have a Silk Touch pickaxe, we're not going to be able to pick up, so we should probably work on getting an enchanting table and trying to get Silk Touch. Well, actually, no, because we wouldn't be able to. We'd have to actually use Tinker's Construct. And to get Tinker's Construct Silk Touch, we actually just need a Silky. One of these. Silky Cloth. And to get Silky Cloth, we need Rose Gold. To get Rose Gold... Wow. We just need to do some nice old combining of copper and gold in the machine thingy. Not the machine thingy, you know what I mean. The smeltery. So then in turn, we just have to get a smeltery for that to work. So I should work on the smeltery eventually. But that's fine. So we should probably work on getting the flower. So let's get the flower. So we can work on the other stuff later. So we need 4 white petals or 4 white mushrooms. Do we have any of those? We have no white mushrooms, but we do have enough flowers to make the white petals. Okay, and I know that we need seeds for this because I've done Botania a little bit, like surface level, multiple times before, so I know that much at least. And we already have a water bucket, so this will work out well. Alright, so let's put the water bucket right here. Put these into here along with the seed. Now we got the flower. Okay, now we collect the reward for the flower, which is these logs and this wood. And so then we can make the living wood and the living log. So let's go ahead and do some of that. Let's do half of each so that we can get the achievement as quickly as possible for that. And then while we wait for that, we can... So we're going to need 5 living rock to be able to get the mana pool, which is fine. So while we wait for that, let's go back to mystical agriculture and see if there's any of these that we can do. Wood saplings. Wood saplings are probably going to be easy enough. We just need logs and some Irium, Irium, whatever thing, you know what I mean. Okay, so we need prosperity, please. We're not going to use these logs, we're going to use... Let's use these ones. 4 of them. And then we need the green stuff. Try the gray stuff, it's delicious. Alright, so then wooden seeds. The pattern is once again the thingies at the tippy tips. Okie dokie then. These at the tippy tips. The animals keep getting very caught up on this stuff, huh? Okay, and then press the button. This is actually fairly simple in the early stages, huh? Okay, we got that. Now hopefully it'll just give me one of the other seeds that I need. We got a basic crate. How many basic crates do we have currently? We have... technically have 2, but for whatever reason they're being weird. So then, if we can... oh wait. We can make the big crate. As long as we get stripped logs. So then... let's grab these. Can I do the stripping of the log with what I currently have? Okay. Maybe a different tool. Okay, so then what about this thing? Oh, yep, okay, that works. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna have to save these for that. Cool. Alright, and then we'll throw that back into there. Hello, good sir, how are you? And I need more iron. So let's see if we have any more iron over here. We do. So if we grab 9 and we light this thing again, then maybe, or yeah, if I want to get the block without any issues, then we're going to have to light this thing again. So then let's pick back up our torch, light this sucker up, type in iron, do this, yes, go. Okay, and then once this is done, we need to immediately put out the fire and put back down the torch until we can move this somewhere where animals will not spawn or wander into it at all. Cool, okay, there we go. This is for the safety of the animals. Alright. So now let's make the big crate. So it's like this, if I remember correctly, and then like that. Yep, there's the big crate. Okay. Let's set the big crate right here and see how big it is. That is pretty big, yeah. Okay, cool. So then we go over to storage, and we're getting close to the large crate. Ooh, hello, quest complete. What quest? Common black hole unit. Didn't we already do this for all your dirt needs? I already had this, didn't we? This black hole unit can store up to whatever thing. Isn't this literally just a pity black hole? What's the difference? Oh, never mind that. We also got this pouch, which is fine, I guess. Okay, and then I don't know what to do with most of our stuff. Okay, so then, is there any way of getting glowstone besides going to the... Is there any way of getting nether rack without having to... Oh! Okay. Redstone. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so we can just make that with a redstone. Cool. Should we try that? I mean, how much redstone do we currently have? We do not have, oh wait, we have a bunch of chunks, so then... Yeah, do you get redstone again? Let me just check real quickly. So you can get redstone from dust. Okay. So then, if I want to get more redstone, I'm going to have to turn everything into dust. Cool. We don't have enough gravel in there. Let me see if there's any extra gravel in here so that we can just... Okay, let's just start throwing stuff into here. I'll organize everything later when I feel like it. You know, currently I just don't feel like it. So this into here, put that into there. Throw excess dirt and our lead into there. Okay, let's go check how the... Oh look, we got stuff now. Yay. And we are a little bit over time, so that's fine. We should probably end the episode once I collect the rewards for this, and then I can continue, I guess, mining or something. I don't know. Where'd the flower go? Oh, I accidentally broke the flower. Okay. Right, so now let's get the reward for doing the Botania thing. Living rock, random reward, another orange laser lens. This one, nature. Wasn't that one that we needed? Is this one that we needed? Inferium furnace. Oh yeah, this is literally what we needed to be able to make some stuff. Okay, cool. We got a thing. We should probably actually plant that soon. Inferium furnace. Oh, okay. Can we upgrade it? We can upgrade it. That's actually kind of cool. Alright then, we're gonna throw some stuff into here. Is there anything else in here that we need? No, we literally just have to make the seeds of everything. That's kind of annoying, but it's fine. It's fine. With Botania, we gotta do all this stuff. Which will be fine. Then there's blood magic, which... The last one being optional is funny. Okay. Cool. So then we will end the episode here, and I guess I will work on getting more space for the animals and dust to make redstone to make whatever it was I was gonna do. I've already forgotten. Okay, bye-bye. I'll work on stuff off screen again. Bye-bye.